All right, hey everybody, how's it going? This is our second video, and today we're going to do a little teaching video. This is a really special song that's performed by Lindsey Buckingham and Stevie Nicks. I got interested in it because my son, he brought it to my attention, and it's called Landslide. It's a great song, and it's actually performed in standard tuning. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to show you how you can actually perform this song or learn this song if you're interested in learning how to play guitar. Standard tuning, and you put the capo on the 2nd fret, and then you've got some basic chords that the song is derived from. The first chord just being a plain C chord. And when I call it a C chord, it's a C chord if you're basing the chord off of where you've got it capoed. So pretend that this is the 1st fret, then you've got your, and we're counting our strings 1 to 6. So 1 is the little and 6 is the big one. So you go to your 1st fret and you put your finger on the 2nd string. Then you go to the 2nd fret of that capoed and you put your 2nd finger on that would be the 4th string up, and then the 5th string up, you go just one more up to the 3rd fret, and then you have a basic C chord. And it's a C chord whether it's here or with it uncapoed with your fingers down here. But when I watch learning videos, I don't see them explain that very often. But C is one of the most basic chords you're going to use in performing. This is a song that's performed off a C that walks down and up, down and up, down and up. And you'll be walking from the C chord to what we call A minor 7 chord and a flat minor 7 chord. So I may get my chords wrong, but watch my hands and you'll see where I'm going with this. It's a picking pattern. The chords walk down amongst each other, and the singing comes in. Take this love, take it down. I climbed a mountain and I turned around. I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills. Then the landslide brought me down. So there you go. You have an example of the actual run that the whole song is made up of. And I showed you how you can sing among the chords. This is not something that you do automatically. It takes time to learn these things. You may have to learn how to play the picking pattern and then put your words over it if you are somebody that wants to sing. But the bottom line is, that's the way to learn it. You learn the pattern, and then you can sing on top of it. The next pattern that comes up is like a D chord, which is played with the way I play a D chord, that is I put my 1st finger on the 2nd fret, 3rd string up, and my 2nd finger on the 2nd fret, 1st string, and then my 3rd finger, 1, 2, 3, just like this. That 3rd one is in the 2nd string on the 3rd fret, and then you have a D. This D has to have a bass at the top, so you try to pull your thumb up over here, and you've got a bass at the top on the 6th string in the 2nd fret. That's the 1st chord of the intro of the next line that has to be done as part of the song. You have this chord and then a G. Then it goes back to that chord again, and the G is just a standard G, but you can actually put two strings down with one finger down here. The G being made that's the 2nd finger on the 6th string on the 3rd fret. The 1st finger is on the 5th fret, 2nd fret, 5th string, sorry. And then you've got 2 held down here. 1 and 2 are held down by 1 finger. And so the actual progression when you get to this part is, then it goes back to that initial, I'm sorry, E minor, it's an E minor chord. Then that walk down can be done similar to the intro. but then you go back to the D with the bass. The B in the bass is what they call it. This is capoed, so it's just basically that chord. I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I built my world around you. Goes back to that D with the bass, with the thumb bass. Time makes you bolder, even children get older. I'm getting older too. There you have it. So those are the two basic parts of the song. And again, I'm not a great teacher, but I have enough knowledge that in order for me to share it with you, all I can do is show you how I do it. I'd like to come back later. If you'll keep watching my site, we're going to do a performance of this song, if you're keeping up with me. And I'm going to actually take the capo off and perform it the way they play it, but in standard tuning without a capo. Puts it in a range where I can actually sing it better. So that's the biggest part of this video, is showing you that. And the other thing I'm going to show you that's going to be interesting, hopefully, to you, is there's a lead part that Lindsey Buckingham plays. This will be interesting to those of you that's been playing a little bit longer, that I worked on a way to play it within the chords, and that's using that C chord. Then you go to that D with the B in the bass, and you play with the I've been afraid of. Interesting if you're putting it in a performance, to be able to not only play the chords and sing it, but get to the part where it has the lead. And if you're a solo artist, which many of you are out there, you learn how to actually play the lead within your chords. And it's not as hard as you think. It just takes time to learn how to do it. See how that sounds? Watch me go to the D with the B in the bass, and then I do. I learned how to do that pieces at a time, and then I put it together. Same thing you can do if you decide you want to further your ability on the guitar. Again, a lot of folks use the guitar as a way to perform in front of people, because it's one of the most versatile instruments there is the guitar. It's why I chose it. Is you can play the piano and perform, and you can play other instruments and perform, but nothing seems to be more versatile than the guitar. It seems like it's the root instrument in many songs that are out there. Well, look, that's all we're going to do today. We want you to keep visiting the website, because we're going to do a performance of this song in its entirety.